Hi everyone. So, striking month, Krav Maga at Kaya, right? We're going to tackle a couple of kind of touchy subjects today, right? Which is essentially the idea of hitting and getting hit, as well as sparring in a Krav Maga context, right? So firstly, let's talk about one of the quotes that I really like from Master Manny de Matos, which is the reality is of any kind of like real world violence or combat sport, a striking combat sport at least, right? Two things that are guaranteed to happen. One, you're going to have to hit another human being. Two, another human being is going to hit you, right? Now, those are things that are very confronting, right? If you grew up a well-adjusted individual in a well-adjusted family, in a situation where maybe you weren't exposed to violence on a regular basis, those things may not come naturally to you, and that's a good thing. If they did, well, we'd be worried, You might be a sociopath or a psychopath or something like that, right? So being able to hit another human being and being able to receive a hit from another human being, not just physically, but more from the psychological and emotional perspective, right, is really important for us to incorporate in our training in order to be able to overcome those barriers and those challenges. For some people, it may be one. For other people, it may be the other, right? But it is important to do that. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to belt the crap out of each other in training every time, but it does mean training with a certain amount of context and having contact and having consequences when you fail to do something, right? So being able to hit someone and learning what it is like to get hit are really important in that context. Sparring is a really, really good way of doing that, right? Now, I'll do a separate video on sparring altogether, but to start with, in the context of learning how to hit another human being and being hit by another human being, physically, emotionally, and psychologically, sparring is a really good way of learning to do that in a safe and controlled environment, and that will make your Krav Maga and ideally your self-defense and managing real-world violence better.